Hello, listeners. This is Kat, and welcome back to Put Your Hands Up Podfics. This will be the reading of the one-shot entitled High Sensei. Here's the summary. On average, Midoriya was a sensible person. Although he was a smart and highly respected young man, he had one major flaw. He was always the center of problems. Midoriya was known as Aizawa's biggest headache, and this fic explains exactly why. Sero knew this would happen. Sero knew he shouldn't have left them in the fridge. Sero knew that there was bound to be someone who would be craving a sweet, late-night snack. But Sero had hope. He had faith in his peers. He believed that they were all intelligent enough to read the "Do Not Eat" sign on the container. Apparently, Sero had a bit too much faith in his classmates.
And that's why we should never feed seeds to a horse with no legs. No, I'm not yelling. Get off me.
Calm down, Midoriya. You'll wake the others. Plus, we can't have Sensei coming here because if he does, you're dead meat.
You mean we're dead meat? They were your brownies. Wow, the moon.
And I clearly labeled them "Do Not Eat." And riddle me this, Mr. I don't follow instructions. What did you do?
I ate them. Duh.
Sero sighs, massaging his forehead. Midoriya, for the love of God, please go to bed. Please?
Okay. I don't want to. I'll go now. Bye.
Why are you following me? For fuck's sake. Bakugo grunts under his breath. To ensure you actually make it to your room and are tucked into your bed before you can do anything else, you absolute prick. Before Midoriya could protest any further, Bakugo restrains him, whilst Sero wraps his tape around his wrists. After what seems like an eternity, they both escort him with extreme difficulty to his room. Okay, be quiet now. Get into bed and close your eyes.
But I'm not tired, Midoriya whines.
Midoriya Izuku, bed, now. Bakugo growls impatiently.
Okay, Kachan. Night.
Midoriya squeaks, not willing to further aggravate the other. Convinced that Midoriya had now settled down and drifted off, both Bakugo and Sero retreated to their own domains. Nothing could prepare anyone for what happened next. Knock, knock, knock. Bang, bang, bang. Who the fuck? What is going on? Oh, hi, Sensei, Midoriya chirps. What are you doing here at this time, little listener? Is everything okay? And where are your clothes? Mike questions.
Hi, Sensei.
Hello, Midoriya. Are you okay?
Hungry? The boy yawns.
You're hungry? Mike frowns.
No, you are.
No. No, I'm not. Sho, come here, please. What you got there, buddy?
Where?
Midoriya looks around. In your hands.
I'm starting my own business, and I want you to help me set up, please and thank you.
You what?
I'm going to need an investment of around 2 million yen, a bag full of rocks from the mansion, and 3.25 cups of 0% fat Greek yogurt.
Midoriya replies with hope in his buzzed eyes. Who was banging the doors, Ashi? Problem child. Aizawa grumbles. There's something wrong with him, Sho. Mike whispers to his husband. How so?
Hi, Sensei.
Midoriya giggles.
Guess what?
Midoriya, why are you banging on the teacher's dorm door at 11:53 p.m.? In fact, why are you even here? And where are your clothes? Aizawa questions, confused.
Sensei, it has to be 0% fat Greek yogurt, otherwise the kids will suffer.
I'm sorry. What?
I forgive you. Don't worry, Sensei.
Midoriya smiles, swaying back and forth as if the wind was present. Forgive me for what? What are you going on about?
You said that you were sorry, and I said, It's okay. Don't cry, Sensei."
Midoriya starts wailing randomly. Completely in awe of the situation, Aizawa blankly stares at Midoriya, whilst trying to determine what was wrong with him. Is he drunk? Why is his speech so weird? He's not making any sense. No way. Could it be a villain?
"Sensei, fight me."
Midoriya squares up. I beg your pardon? Aizawa chokes, dumbfounded.
"Fight me with all your might, so I can show them how strong I am."
Midoriya initiates. Who?
"Them over there,"
Midoriya states, pointing to the wall.
"They keep laughing at me."
Are you okay, problem child? Have you taken anything?
"Yeah."
What? Aizawa frantically asks.
"Your heart."
Midoriya winks, throwing finger hearts toward his highly confused teacher.
"But that's not even why I'm here, Sensei. I have a proposal for you."
And this couldn't wait till the morning, Aizawa responds.
"Yes and no."
Aizawa sighs. What is it?
"What is what?"
Your proposal. Are you okay, Midoriya? Zashi, his eyes look unfocused. Abruptly, stumbling on one knee, Midoriya asks,
"Will you marry me?"
Excuse me?
"You told me to propose."
Come inside, kid. Aizawa helps Midoriya off the floor and guides him inside. He could tell that this was going to be a long night.
"And that's why the world doesn't actually exist,"
Midoriya proudly concludes. Midoriya. Aizawa stares at Midoriya directly in his eyes.
"Sensei."
Midoriya laughs, attempting to mock Aizawa's scary tone. What have you taken? Aizawa agitatedly emphasizes.
"Nothing."
Midoriya cutely giggles. 5. Huh? 4.
"Why are you saying numbers, Sensei?"
Midoriya cocks his head. 3.
"Ooh, my favorite number."
The boy perks. 2. Aizawa barks sharply.
Okay, I'll tell you."
Midoriya surrenders. He may be buzzed, but he knew to not let Aizawa get to 1. No one lets Aizawa get to 1. Speak. Now. The tired teacher huffs in annoyance.
"Give me a B. Give me an R. Give me an ownies laced with weed. Brownies laced with weed."
Midoriya mentally facepalms as he realizes that he had baited himself out. You had what? Aizawa glares at him, quirk activated, anger creeping up inside him.
"Brownies. I had brownies laced with weed. I am high as fuck."
Midoriya snickers. Aizawa was livid. Weed brownies on school premises? He was going to murder, give a week's worth of detention, to the culprit. He knew Midoriya wasn't capable of making any edible substances, let alone a drug-infused dessert, so he could rule him out as the origin of the prohibited substance. However, that didn't mean he'd be let off lightly. Aizawa planned to march down to the students' dorms at the crack of dawn and let loose on the perpetrator. Yet that was tomorrow's problem. Yes, tomorrow's Aizawa had to deal with that. Tonight's Aizawa had a bigger problem in front of him, and it was no surprise it was his biggest problem child causing it. Midoriya, you are going to go to bed in the spare room this instant. I will be confiscating your devices in the morning, and you will be staying in the teachers' dorms until further notice. And you are on house arrest. Do I make myself clear? Aizawa grits through his teeth.
"When I was younger, All Might took me to the beach and made me eat his hair."
Midoriya randomly informs his teachers. He did what? Aizawa projected.
"Why are you shouting at me? You're mean. I'm gonna tell Aizawa Sensei about this. He's really scary, you know. He'll beat you up 'cause he loves his kids. He's like a dad, you know."
God, I miss my dad. Midoriya started to sob. Yep, I can't deal with this right now. Aizawa rubbed his temple.
Spit on your hand and that's my cue to chaperone you to your new room, mister.
Mike frantically cuts in, preventing Midoriya from singing such profanity. Midoriya continues, giggling. Medium pace. Play with my... Before he could even finish his sentence, Aizawa wraps his capture weapon around Midoriya's mouth and torso, restraining his hands, and aids Mike in escorting him to bed. After 26 minutes, 3 crying episodes from Midoriya, and 6 escape attempts from the high student, the hero duo was able to get the boy to sleep. Hizashi. Yeah, Sho? I'm going to expel my whole class. Then I'm going to kill All Might. Want a drink? Coffee. Quadruple shot. No sugar. No milk. That will kill you, hun. Aizawa smiles. Precisely. All right, listeners, this concludes the one-shot entitled High Sensei. I love this fic. I think it was great. The author did such a nice job with this out-of-character characterization for Izuku with these circumstances. And there's always that part of me that, well, for starters, I adore one-shots. I think they're great how authors can put together something that encompasses a story they're trying to tell with limited, right, word counts and, limited things taking place. But it's one of those ones that has you wondering how bad was Aizawa's wrath the next day, right? Asking other questions like, what would it have been like if some of Izuku's closest friends were to see him going through this as well? Like, what would their reactions have been for the rest of Class 1A? So it does give you that impression of like trying to question how other people might have reacted or what would have happened after this, right? The consequences thereof. I think it was great. I think that it's nice to see Aizawa put in this type of a situation. So I loved this fic. If you're recognizing this one, this was something that I had done before. This is a re-upload, and I just redid this one because it's been so long since I had it up before, and I'm really eager to hear your thoughts, your reactions to it. This is located on AO3, and in my perspective, like many fics out there, I feel like it doesn't have enough support on it yet and recognition yet. So if you have an opportunity to slide over and leave comments and kudos to the original author, I'm sure it would be much appreciated. And please leave your comments below letting me know what you thought about this fic as well. As always, thank you all so much for listening.